All right. Looks like we're here. It looks like we're live. And yeah, all new tech, folks. All new tech. Trying out all my new stuff that came in. And I think we're mostly looking pretty good. There seems to be a little bit of a lag in the camera. I'm just keeping an eye on that for the moment. I think I can fix that. I can usually fix that. So we're going to work on that before we dive into the game here. Let's see here. That. I do that. I do that. Usually that fixes it, but that might have made it worse. Yeah, that seems to have a big lag. That's okay. We're going to get there. We're going to get there, folks. And then we're going to play Silksong. Just pulling up my own little monitor here so I can see everyone in the chat. I can see what's going on. Nick of Beans, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the Las Vegas airport. As I am I'm working on making my camera behave correctly. Let's see what happens if I do this. Try hitting OK there. No, we're still a second behind. Day Without Darkness, welcome in. Nick means you got a long flight home to try to rest. I hope that's something that you're capable of, because I've never been particularly good at it myself. I'm gonna see if I switch cameras and then switch back, if that helps. Okay, that one's definitely synced up, so let's try this one now. See if it catches back up. It's still a little bit behind. Oh, you hate to see it. I had everything was all synced up and working really well. Everything was synced up and working well. I know, is the audio at least sounding good? My test with this is that it does sound pretty good through this mic, and I'm very happy with that. This is the new mic, new headphones. The Stream Deck is hooked up. I haven't really set it up to do anything yet, but it is here. So all kinds of new stuff working. Sounds great on the earbuds. Great. Okay, Day Without Darkness says we sound really good. Fantastic. Now, if I can get the video to sync up so that it doesn't look like I'm in like an overdubbed movie from like Japan in the 50s, that would be great. And I know I can because I've done it before. Okay, I'm gonna try something real quick. We're gonna get a little crazy and try this in a see if this fixes it. Sometimes this does work. Okay, give that just a second. And we're going to tell it to activate, and we're going to see. Yeah, that might be worse. I don't know. We might not ever sync up. It was really good and synced up when I was testing all this out, and I don't know that there's a way for me to fix it. Let's see. Kind of hopped in here and I did some of these things like whoa. Messed around with a bunch of stuff. Like literally I didn't do anything that should have fixed it. And now it actually looks like we're pretty much dead on. That did it. Oh my god, that did it somehow. Adam NX67, let's get a party going. When it's time to party, we will party hard. All right, we are synced up. We got the audio working, guys. Everything is coming up. Big victory today. Before we dive too far into the game, I am going to tell you, we got big goals tonight, folks. We got big goals on the stream. I'm taking a look. I'm seeing how are we doing on the sub goal. We were just up above, and it looks like, oh my goodness, we had a bunch more subs, and we are way back down. We're down to 71 out of 110. That's okay. We always find a way back. And we're closing right in on the bit goal that bought this mic. So we've almost paid this mic up. All right, hopping on in. Yeah, we got big goals tonight because, as you all know, if we hit a level 3 hype train, if we manage a level 3 hype train on this stream, it'll be Perry Lore, and I've got something very special for Perry Lore, the fastest turnaround we've ever done. I had a match Saturday that I've been waiting on forever. Yes. Been waiting on it forever, and finally had it, and I already have the highlight video fully edited, ready to show, ready to share, because it is the Maximum Fun Drive over on the Maximum Fun Network, where friend of the stream, Judge John Hodgman, the Honorable Judge John Hodgman, where he works, and he is doing streams all week and tomorrow, and next week rather, all week and all this week and next week, and at some point I'm going to be a guest on one of those. And because he court ordered this match to happen, we are going to play the highlight reel there. So Paul, our head of production, worked his butt off to get it ready to go, and it is ready to go. So yeah, level 3 hype train, and we're gonna watch it here first. It'll be a world premiere here on the stream before the Hodgman fans get it. Now I don't know what we were doing before. I don't remember what we were doing in this game. I don't remember what we were working on or where we were. And I could have turned this on early and tried to figure it out. But that's never been how I've done these streams, is it? Guys, I'm still adjusting to the new mic. If as the stream goes on, if I'm getting too quiet, if I'm too far away, if I'm wandering off from the mic too much, Adam and X67 saw me take one sip of coffee and said, "We better make sure he hydrates." I got you. Powerade Zero, the blue flavor. Not sponsored, but I would love to be. Powerade, reach out to me. An easy guy to find. All right, let's see what. Okay, we're all the way over there. Whoa, I didn't even know we had this place. Yep, I'm afraid I just blew myself on what was supposed to be somewhat of a dry run. I have a bit of a mess on my hands. We're one flea away. That's pretty good. We got a lot of bugs to get. Raw bug clearing. Speak to Creege in the halfway home in Greymore is the next thing I have to do there. I gotta get those Paula parts. Silver bells. We haven't found any of those. Hunt a skull tyrant of the merit. Wow. Oh, the title for a thing I'm supposed to do. All right, what's over here? Oh. This is seeming familiar now. Like I have a memory of coming over this way. Did we find a boss last time and that's where I left off? Was I trying to fight a boss and I couldn't beat him? That seems right. Oh no. Oh, we got him. Okay, cool. Wow. Auto shards. Oh my goodness. The little friend is real angry. Crap. Crap. That was none of that worked. Oh, you hit an E-Goblin over on her stream? Yeah, I saw she went live right as I was going live here, and I was like, oh no! Oh no! Everything's falling apart here. We got a small crowd here on a Monday. I'm a little surprised. Monday's usually a popular one. I know Ryan Nickabeans. Nickabeans is here at least, but I know Ryan Nickabeans are braving the Las Vegas airport. Ah. Almost got me. That was a close one. gracious. There we go. That's the passage I needed. Okay, and then there's this guy. This is all seeming pretty familiar now. Usually by now, got Herobotic or Johnny Torres out here helping me figure out what to do because they've played the game, but no such luck, I'm afraid. Thank you, shouting out the Discord. Oh, now I'm all the way down here. Whoa. There was certain... Ah, crap. Yeah, this is where it happens. Oh, boy. Encrypted Cryptid, welcome, welcome. I do hope you and Rye are enjoying my least favorite airport in the country, in Las Vegas. I have never enjoyed that airport. Boy, oh boy. Oh my goodness. Why is there two of them? That's not going to serve me well. Dang it. Dang it. That was a pretty good run. It is just a terrible airport. I mean, I had a bad experience when I was there. I was stuck there for a long time for no good reason. This was like, gosh, I don't know, 2014, 2013, and we just had a layover there. And they decided while we were there waiting was the time to repave one of their runways. So suddenly they delayed like almost every flight. And we wound up being stuck there for like 9 hours for no reason. This looks like something you could break. Anyways, you're on hour 27 in the airport. Now, is that from like cancellations or anything, or is that just like is that just that was the schedule? Because I know like you can, you know, some folks like you get cheaper flights if you wait a certain amount of time. So rather than a hotel, you just go crash. Like I've done stuff like that for sure. Just couldn't find a place to crash. Oh, cheaper flight by flying out late tonight instead. Yeah. I've done a lot of stuff like that in the name of just being able to afford certain trips. Certainly not unheard of. Oh, you're gifted the hotel, so it couldn't be extended. Yeah, yep. I've been in situations like that. When we would travel to SoCal to wrestle, when I lived in California, we almost never Oh, look at that, Bobby Gilbert. We almost never got our own hotel. Me and the guys we were with, like a bunch of wrestlers would kind of have a room, and we would all kind of like, everyone would throw in like $10, but like a pile of us would sleep in the room. Yeah, it had its pros and its cons, you know. Did not mean to take a hit point there. That's okay. But yeah, we would always crash on the floor, which made for some great stories when me and some of the guys would wake up super early to go to Disneyland the next day. They would all stay out partying till 4 or 5 in the morning, and then at like 5:30 or 6 a.m., we would wake up and just, you know, we would just, you know, ruin their day because we'd be taking showers and getting out of there. Yeah, it sounds, I mean, from the pictures and stuff I saw, it sounds and looks like you all had an amazing time. So, you know, enjoy it. You know, Mania weekends are super fun. And like, you're kind of doing Mania weekend the way I always did it. Like, I've never been to WrestleMania, but I've been to WrestleMania weekend. Oh, Joey Nails. And it didn't set the alert off. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we are going to fix that. Joey Nails almost has us at a hype train, which is incredible, and almost has us at our bit goal. Amazing, because if we hit, thank you, Joey Nails, thank you. It took a lot of work to get it to work correctly. I spent about half the day Sunday fighting firmware updates, and there's one. Joey Nails with, yeah. Hi, these floors are dirty as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. But yeah, getting the sound synced up, getting everything working just right, took some doing, but it is work worth doing, and work that I'm happy to be through. When the stream started, there was a big lag on the audio and the video, and we fixed that right away. I'm getting you your alert right now, Joey Nails, because I will not have someone spring for the 911-bit alert, not have it go off. That is unacceptable. So give me just a moment here, and we are going to find that one and set it off for you. There we go.
Not a coward? Would a coward have this?
What the hell is that?
These are my words, Mother. From Army. The seal is for marksmanship, and the gorilla is for sand racing.
Remember, if we hit a level 3 hype train, we're going to Joey Nails.
I'm a monster!
Remember, we hit a level 3 hype train. If we manage a level 3 hype train, we do a lore drop, and I have the fastest turnaround in clip history. I have the highlights of myself versus Delmy Exo. Ooh, yikes. Tough spot. There we go. We're coming back. We're coming back. Nuts. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh no, the little guy got me. The little guy got me. Bobby Gilbert says Spatula City. Hang on. Let me just, I believe that is in alerts 2, maybe it's alerts 3. I believe we do have a Spatula City. No, it's not in the big expensive one. It's in alerts 2. Spatula City is in fact in there. It is 325 is Spatula City. Spatula City, Spatula City. Everyone's just shouting Spatula City at me. On. Spatula City, we sell spatulas. And that's all. Boom, boom, took him out right away. Yep, not having any of that with him. Yeah, we got a big lore drop. I have the full highlight reel, hype reel of myself versus Delmi Exo from this weekend. Ready to go if we hit that level 3 hype train, which I know. It's a big ask. I promise it'll be worth it. Would have been fun to go to one of the shows during WrestleMania year, but all my dart events were... Oh, no, yeah, the timing would not have worked. I saw almost nothing. Like, this is one of the first years ever that I really, like, watched nothing of WrestleMania. Like, I don't have a legal way to watch it, but we all know there's sites you can find where the stream will come up. I only saw... I happened to tune in right at the exact moment, see Rhea and Jade, Danhausen, and Punk. Those were the 3 things I wanted to see, and they happened to put them all together. Yeah, I know, Nickabeans, I saw you were going to, you all made it to a lot of shows, like way more than you had initially scheduled yourselves for, if memory serves. And that's incredible. Like, that's the joy of a trip like that, is you just keep finding your way to more stuff, you know? I need a coffee sponsor. Only had 2 originally. I know you were going to the brunch, and was it Pride Style was the other one? Or those were the 2? Or no, it was brunch, and it was Sheik's worst wrestling show ever. Those were the 2, right? Gabby and Bear got you into the cluster. I saw that you were at the cluster. That's so cool. Frank Cowley, who we raid from time to time, he streamed the entirety of the cluster on his stream, and so I got to see it because I certainly don't have Triller or whatever it's on. And boy, what an incredible show! Looked really cool. Hang on. I love that Bobby Gilbert just got modded for this. I'm putting it through. Bobby Gilbert got modded. I want to see if someone can guess. Look at what Bobby Gilbert wrote in the chat. He wrote, who would win in a 3-way cage match between Fat Al versus White and Nerdy Al versus Like a Surgeon Al? Who can guess what phrase in that sentence got him auto-modded by Twitch? I want to see who can guess what phrase it was, because I'm a little surprised, frankly. Crap, I'm in trouble. Dang it. Okay, I'm starting to figure out their attack patterns. Crap, I'm in trouble. Crap, I was doing pretty good there. Yeah, so let's see. Hang on, I'm getting caught up now. Surgeon was not the term. Fat was not the term. It was none of those that got him modded. They modded him for the term three-way. Little sus, Twitch. Little sus. Not very open. Adam at X67 just also got modded, and I'm gonna put it through now. He just straight up wrote threesome in giant letters. They modded him. Yeah, not very open-minded, Twitch. Come on, like, what do you got against, like, folks who are poly? Like, what you got against a throuple, huh? Like, what's your issue, Twitch? You know, like, look, let's be real. 2/3 of the people on Twitch are, like, angry incels anyway, so, like, why bother modding out the word three-way? Like, they're not that's not an issue for them. It's never going to happen. Johnny Torres. Yeah, you came in an interesting time, Johnny Torres. We've learned that the terms three-way and threesome will both get auto-modded by Twitch. Go figure. Get rid of him right away. Right away. Right to jail. Yeah, that's true. You got to say triple threat. That didn't get you modded. That just came right through. Yeah, Adam and X67, a nice long ellipses between them. Works pretty well. I love the term ellipses, but it always makes me think there's a Bo Burnham lyric where he says something about someone getting hurt, and he says, "You'll bleed so long you'll get monthly ellipses." Because it's 3 periods. I mean, what a lyric. I mean, he also has the lyric, "Fucked a girl in an apple orchard and came in cider." Come on. I mean, look, I know that it's vulgar, but the man is a poet. And sometimes poetry is vulgar. Bobby Gilbert. I'm not an angry incel. No. No one said you, Bobby Gilbert. I mean, statistically, we got 10 people on here, so based on the numbers I gave, 6 of y'all. But I don't think that that's true. I think I happen to draw in a very cool clientele who are very distinct and different. Guy's about to make cider out of Moss Mother. Yo, let's go. The mothers of moth venture. Adam, are you just testing out all the different things that'll get modded? Are you just trying out? I really do hope that this is providing some decent entertainment to our good friends Nickabeans and Encrypted Cryptid as they're currently trapped in the Vegas airport. Dang it. Oh, come on. Come on. Crap. 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 No dice. and or nice. I couldn't, from where I was, I couldn't tell if that was an ice cube or a dice, and I like it either way. Yet win, Delmy. If you strike me down, I'll become more powerful than you can ever imagine. I immediately lose against Moth Mother. First crap of the day. Yeah, I guess there are certain look, I have certain vocal tics, okay? I was quoting Bo Burnham a bunch, which meant I had to say a bunch of vulgar sweary words. And that's really not what I do. So dropping a crap or a dang it was way in the cards. Yeah, no, I figured it out that it was nice, but it took a minute. I had to stare at it for a little bit there. Let's see, what are we at on the sub goal? I was looking at it earlier. Yeah, you know, the sub goal chase thing is really interesting because the subs come in at different times, but they all last 1 month. So like Thursday last week, or not Thursday, Wednesday last week, we blew past the sub goal. Like really skyrocketed up from like, I think we were at like 70 and we broke the 100. Now we're back down to 71. It's been 3 days. You know, what can you do? What can you do? I would love to keep it above 100. Like that's really the goal. But, you know, Twitch auto updates the goal for me, whether I like it or not. And I do not. Because I would like a set number. That's something I need to mess with and just fix. I know there's a setting to fix it. I haven't gone in. What if I did the 7 words you can't say on television from George Carlin? Danhausen would not be pleased. And Danhausen really was the best part of WrestleMania, although Punk's match was really good. And again, I only saw 3 things. I did think that Rhea and Jade had a really fun match.
Friend.
Right. Here we go. Here we go. This time, it'll be different. Crap. Dang it. Nuts. So many of them. There we go. Come on. Come on, guys. All right. Time to use that. There we go. There's one hurt. Ah, damn it. Come on, man. Come on. Even the bosses in this game are adorable. Yeah. It's easy to say when you're not the one struggling against them for... Well, how long did it take me to beat Widow? 6 hours? A grown adult with a college degree. I've been a wrestling champion in 4 different time zones. I have challenged for or defended wrestling championships in 3 different countries. And I'm over here just getting walloped by these bosses. Oh, Bobby, what'd you get on eBay? Tell us about it. Tell us about it. Yeah, I'm finding those little windows to heal. I'm also getting better about not like just auto healing any chance I get. I wait till I need it. Especially if I don't have like a ton of silk saved up. Dang it, shot that the wrong way. go. Oh, that counted as a bug. Good. Good. I needed to kill another bug. Come on. Come on, guys. Oh, here we go. Oh, see, Bobby says I bought a Julia figure. Is that a custom? I know that you got some customs before. I'm trying to remember. You got a Tanahashi Hasbro style custom. Is that right? Am I remembering that right? Oh, does Julia already have a WWE figure? That's crazy. Good for her. A lot of good residuals in those figures. Speaking of, if we pop the show a toy, I will show off this magnificent item behind me. But we don't have to. It's not going anywhere. Starting to get a little bit of lag in the game here. Wondering. Directly related to me having a heater on in this room because suddenly it's cold out again. Guys, I was wearing a tank top last Thursday. Thursday, I was already wearing a tank top for the season. This is, you know, I don't like it. It frosted this morning. It frosted this morning. I looked outside and everything was covered in frost. Come on, you know? Like, we haven't done enough freaking winter. All right, we're so back. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, dang it. I was trying to get away so I could go heal. That was not a bad run. That was one of my better runs. Does Chris Hero have a figure? Bobby Gilbert? Does he ever have a figure? I mean, I know like Ring of Honor put out a figure of him. Great start to the stream. Hey, you know, I'm trying. A little chilly this weekend. We loaded Dad's car. Oh, yeah. It's not so bad. It doesn't sound so bad. I did see Chris Hero wrestled Friday, and my good buddy Levi Shapiro is head of production for West Coast Pro and for Marvelous when they're in the country. So, yeah, I had the insight on that. I knew a couple hours before it happened that it was going to happen. It had been planned, but Levi never tells me anything until he's certain that it's happening because, you know, wrestling. The rule in wrestling, nothing's happening until it's happening. Take that, big guy. How you like me now? That guy's just a matter of timing. That's the first time I've not been hit by that little guy. He's hard to avoid. No, he's hard to avoid. Okay, I think we're working pretty good. Well. All right, everything's full up. If we get over where we're going in one piece. Here we go. Here we go. I forgot about climbing the walls. Crap. Ah, dang it. My finger literally slid off the button. I was trying to jump a little higher there, and I just took a little hop right onto one of the little prickly guys. Few ROH figures and a WWE figure. Okay. Yeah, Sid's son was not happy about the Hall of Fame induction, but like they knew that was the case. Like that when they announced he was in the whatever they call it, the legacy wing. That means they don't even really get an induction; they get a video. So yeah, I agree. Sid deserves better, but you know, I don't know. Like we knew that was what was going to happen. So like, I don't know, the like articles about the outrage, like the kid posted about it like a while back. I say the kid, I mean my cousin, of course. Of course. There we go. Hey, made something out of that after all. Not so bad. There we go. And I can heal. All right, not heading into it with like the best startup here. But, you know, could be worse. Could be worse. Game's lagging a little bit. I got to figure out what's causing that. It's not... I haven't had issue with this in a while. Have anything open that's like eating up a lot of... Let's take a look real quick. Yeah, we can get rid of that. That'll eat up a little bit less. And get rid of that too. He's jealous of that. All right, there we go. Now we're back in business. All right, that ought to help things. Maybe not right away, but there we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. trapped.
Friend.
I did not need to break that cocoon. Not a great start. There we go. Dang it, 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 dang it. Aw, come on, yeah. Not a great run that time. Not my best attack at this particular boss. That's all right. That's all right. Joey Nail, yeah, wow, Joey Nails put us up pretty close. We're a little over 3/4 of the way to that bits goal. Joey Nails just, I think, rolled in, gave a bunch of bits, and bounced. Yeah, the cocoon thing, like, it's good to have, but what I'm learning is, like, relying on it is really not super beneficial. Like, it's nice to have there as a backup, but you have to find yourself in a position where if it vanishes before you can use it, it doesn't matter. All right, we're in. We're in. Dang it. Ruined my heel. Crap. 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 Yeah, mad skills on the platforming save. As a pro. Should be neither seen nor heard. Chard trying to get away. Can't have that. Oh, come on. Floated around at me? Come on. Whatever. Not gonna sweat it. Well, here we go. You can always tell a Farloon, man. Well, none of that went well. Crap. hell, I'm screwed. Ah. Crap. Crap. Dang it. That entire battle, I am like right on the edge of having just enough HP to make it through. I wonder what it's like to watch one. I've not watched back my boss battles on the VODs. Like, I wonder what it's like to watch one of these where it's just 2 hours and me going, dang it. Oh, come on. Oh, darn it. Oh, no, that was me. No, oops. Oh, come on. Why would you? That's just me for 2 hours during one of these. Hope it's entertaining, folks. Tomorrow night. Unless I have some kind of technical issue. We'll be firing up Psychonauts 2 for the first time. Looking forward to it. It was highly recommended by all of my friends who know a lot more about video games than me, which is to say all of them. Well, okay, that's what I needed. I was just trying to fill that back up, so I guess that's just as well. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. From now on, anything I do is going to have chorals music in it. Speaking of, I do have a new choral track, but I gotta make a scene for it. Crap. Oh, come on. Get me out of that corner. And hit by a rock. Well, at least I left the cocoon on the far right this time. A little bit easier to work from than when it's on the other side of the screen. Whoa. How many shards? There we go. I'm getting better at avoiding that guy. There we go. There we go. Now let's see how this goes. had everything I needed to heal too. I was just stuck in that corner. It's so weird. My computer will just run chunky every so often for seemingly no reason. And this is one of those days where I can see like the graphics kind of jumping a little bit. My phone buzzed at me and I opened it up. Ah, Bloopy! La Bloopa in the house. La Bloopa de Reina. Bloopy, you remember last week we blew past that sub goal? And I was talking about how weird it is that, like, you know, subs end all on different days. We dropped like 40 subs over the week. Like, I was just talking about it. I know you were on the stream when I was talking about it. That's why I mentioned it. And like, I know you remember. Like, we were up over 100. Now I'm sitting at like 71. We still haven't hit a hype train tonight, even though Joey Nails came in and did make it rain a little bit. We hit that level 3 hype train. I've got the highlights of my match with Delmy from this weekend. And I know our homies, Encrypted Cryptid and Nickabeans, who are currently trapped. They're trapped in the Las Vegas airport, watching the stream from their terminal. I know they would love to see a little bit of what they missed. The first grind show they've missed in well over a year. I know they would love to see a little bit of the hype from me and Delmy. Trapped, I say, trapped. Stuck, trapped. Trapped in the Las Vegas drive-thru. Fear and loathing in the Las Vegas airport. They're both afraid they'll never escape and loathing the Las Vegas airport. All right, here we go. What can we do? How can we make this work?
No denying the heart, not denying how important this matchup is as now Ryan
Uh-oh,
will be on the shoulders.
uh-oh. The Grizz crew coming in hot on a Monday night. Here to catch, who knows, maybe this is the run. Maybe this is the run. I finally beat Moth Mother. Gotta heal if that's gonna happen. Stay focused. I'm the heal. All right, there we go. Okay, all right, that's okay. Ah, dang it. That wasn't the run. That wasn't the one. That wasn't the one. I thought we were there. I thought we were there. Grizz crew, welcome in. The Grizz World Order invading Monday Night Perry. Grizz crew, we got new tech. We got a new mic. We got a yet to be fully integrated stream deck. Guys, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. We got this beautiful little machine behind me. We got the mystery box floating up here. If anyone does happen to pop a show a toy, I will show off the new item right there. But we certainly don't have to. You don't have to use your points there. You can save them for karaoke because, guys, the audio is all synced up. We got the new mic. Karaoke's going to be off the hook. Nika Beans popping that show a toy. Let's do it. Let's kick it. Let's do this. All right. I'm going to slide the mic back with me here. We got the vending machine, you guys. We did it. We did it. This was a bits goal we did some time ago, so that we could have the new toys in there. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to throw a quarter in there. And we can all watch it work. You heard the noise. Come on. We all know that sound. I mean, come on. They just come right out. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? All right. And Bobby Gilbert Pop show a toy. I got something special to show. Technically not a toy, but to me, what I consider to be a toy accessory, right? My wife has, and at some point I'll show this on the stream. She has one of those old school Fisher-Price cassette tape players. You know, it's one of the little players for the cassette audio. Spending his own quarter. Anything for the fans. Has one of those little cassette players that were the Fisher-Price ones. It's so cool. So we do have a small collection of cassette tapes. I happen to mention that in front of our collective good buddy Coral, head of music, head of live video production, not the actual production of the live event, but the videos we see on the screens at Pro Wrestling Grind, and head of lighting. You know, he does a lot to make Pro Wrestling Grind look as good as it does. And he knew that I have a very small, very niche collection of cassette tapes. I tend to be more of a record guy than a cassette tape guy, but I will indulge. And he found a couple of singles for me. For those who don't remember, that was when cassette tapes had very little tape in them and would have just one track on each side. And he got me the single of Weird Al Yankovic's Amish Paradise, which on the B side is Everything You Know Is Wrong, one of my very favorite Weird Al tracks. And the cassette inside in great condition. Great condition, Everything You Know Is Wrong, and Amish Paradise. So good. I did test it out. I threw it in the player. It sounds fantastic. I mean, as fantastic as cassette tapes ever really sounded. They're an acquired taste, let's say. I consider that to be a toy accessory, because while not a toy itself, it is something we use with a toy, that particular tape player. Take that. Dang it, got me on the backside. Tricky bastard. How'd they get you? So fun thing about Everything You Know Is Wrong. On the last Weird Al tour, the tour last year with Puddle's Pity Party, the bigger and weirder tour that I'm currently wearing the shirt from. He had the biggest band he's ever toured with. Many extra instruments, including horns and extra keyboard players and extra vocalists, which meant he could do a bunch of songs he was never able to do before. He's not a big backing track guy. Like, he'll do a little bit for like sound effects during the polka medleys, like that kind of thing. He's not a backing track heavy guy like many bands are now, which is nothing wrong with that. It's just, he's from a different era. He likes to have all the musicians on stage live. This was the first tour ever where he has performed Everything You Know Is Wrong. And I lost my mind when he started playing it live, because I avoided all spoilers on the set list. Like, I really went out of my way to not know what was coming. I lost my mind when he did Everything You Know Is Wrong, because It's one of my all-time favorite tracks, and it was one of the only of my truly favorite tracks that I'd never heard live. I can remember the first time I heard him play The Biggest Ball of Twine in Minnesota live, and I was like in tears because it is my favorite Weird Al song. So and it wasn't like a big hit. It wasn't like a big callback song that people really asked for. I had the same reaction the first time I saw him do Frank's 2000-inch TV live, which I think is a criminally underrated Weird Al song. Oh, dang it. Ah, come on, I should have healed. I wasn't looking, I wasn't thinking about it. Coming to Sufu on Tuesday, June 30th. Seriously thinking about getting a ticket, even if I go along. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously you know what my stance is going to be, but I can tell you Johnny Torres is absolutely right. It is absolutely worth it. Like 1,000% worth it to go. I have never been to a Weird Al concert that I didn't feel was worth every penny. And that includes as Ticketmaster has forced ticket prices to go crazy. Like it still is just, it's so worth it. And I know, like, you know, part of that is me, right? Like whether a concert is worth it is largely about your attachment to a particular artist. Dang it. Oh, come on, come on, come on. What's going on here? Terrible run. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if anything changes with that, you know? I mean, there have been lawsuits before. There's been government inquiries before. They just, you know, they grease the right palms. They're friends with the right corrupt politicians, which seems to be basically all of them. Ooh. There we go. Ah, come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on. What are we doing? Dang it. I knew that was coming too. I just knew there was no way I was getting out of it. That's okay. That's okay. You know, honestly, every run, I'm learning, I'm picking up little tricks, I'm figuring it out. You know, the attack plan evolves as new information becomes available. You know, no shame in having a few rounds of just learning, so to speak. Here we go. go. Heading into it with everything stacked and full. All right, Bobby, have a good stream, my friend. Enjoy. Enjoy. Boss is so good for making you process a bunch of enemies. Yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces with this boss. Which is both really annoying, but also like, I feel like it's not that I haven't faced that before. Crap. Dang it. I just wanted to get over to that cocoon. Yeah, I know, Grizz, I get it, you know? Like, apparently, Johnny Torres was giving me some stats from Steam about this game. The first major boss that I got past, something like only 19% of people who downloaded the game got past that. Or something crazy like that. And so like every new boss I get past, I like move up into like the higher and higher percentile of people who play the game. And it's purely just me being stubborn. But being stubborn is what's gotten me this far. Dang it, I almost got away from him. He got me on the backside. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. I don't love the cocoon being on this side, but nothing to do about that now. There we go. Yeah, come at me, bro. I do like their weird, like, Godzilla noises. That's pretty cool. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, come on. And it left the cocoon on the left side again. Ooh. Ooh. Johnny Torres, how's the new mic sounding? We think it's good? Big improvement? Lateral move? What do we think? Definite improvement. All right. We'll say that was me when I played the OG Metal Gear. Yeah, right? Being stubborn is the way to get through this stuff. I'm saying. But like that stubbornness is really like emboldened by the fact that the gameplay is fun, you know? Like if the game wasn't like visually appealing and the movements weren't like fun, I don't know, like I'd be more apt to be like, screw it. I mean, to this point, I think I've only played one game where I literally was like, I don't know, this isn't very good. I just need to not play it anymore. And it was the updated port of Epic Mickey 2. Something they did in the sequel to that game was just not, it didn't play right. It all felt wrong. And then the game kept crashing and I was like, all right, you know what? All in at a loss. Also, I should have known it was going to be like that. Game was like at full price. It was like $5 on Steam. That's not from Disney to only charge $5 for a game. Says a lot. I'm still figuring out where I want to sit on stream. Like I'm watching I'm like trying to look at the camera. Like, am I over here? Where do I need to be? Where's my placing? Yeah, it is. It was a huge bummer that game wasn't very good because the first one was so good. The first one I think is the first ever like modern type game that I've played all the way through. Aha! The pogo! The pogo! I never hit a pogo. Holy moss mother, Batman. They are mad. I almost got out of that predicament. I almost got out of there. Got back into that corner. I was done. I was done. They earned that win. They earned that win. Yeah, first silk spear I've thrown in a while. Yeah, I, you know, just trying stuff. What I like about, you know, I've talked a lot about liking the aesthetic of this game. What I like about the controls is, you know how in a lot of early games, there's like a lot of like combo stuff. Grizz, thanks so much for the raid. Thank you for hanging out, my friend. Get some rest. And we will catch you again. I'm back on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure either you'll pop in or you'll raid. Take care, my friend. We'll see you at Blitz for sure. Yeah, you know, some old school games, there was a lot of like, you had to know specific combos. Crap. I was not fast enough just then. Dang it, ran right into him. No good, no good. All right, that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, a lot of the old games you had to know like specific combos, or they were like button mashers where you had to hit a thing fast enough to get out of something. And I don't enjoy that. Like I don't find that fun. I like games where the controller almost becomes like an extension of you. The way that like a bicycle does. You know how like there comes a point riding a bike where it's just you're controlling it the same way you might control your own hand. I like that feeling, and I like that a lot in a video game. And old games, you know, they had it sometimes. It's one of the reasons I really like the N64 wrestling games. There was a flow to how the controls work, where you started to be able to do things faster and with more precision. You know, you started to feel it. And, you know, I got that a little bit in Epic Mickey. And here it's real good. Yeah. Sonic and a lot of the platformers on the old Super Nintendo for sure. And there's a lot of it in this, but it's with that crisp smoothness of a modern game where everything is so precise. That I think is maybe the most addicting thing in this game. Like the music and the aesthetics are what like kept me in when I was still kind of like getting my footing with the controls. And now like the actual gameplay is what I notice so much more. Very addicting gameplay. I love feeling like I have some control over it. All right, no cocoon in here, so no excuse. not want any of that to happen. I just got surrounded. Ooh, ooh. Call it Moss Mother. I'm going to title this episode Moss Mother of God. Got to do that in the Chris Farley voice, but I can't project that way. It's not in a way that makes me feel good about having this expensive new microphone. I got this new microphone. He's jealous of that. No one's popped a Tex Ferguson alert in a little while. Just as well, WWE gives me copyright strike for this. Moss Mother Boy. It's just like a Mother Boy Eve. There's unlimited juice? This party is going to be off the hook. The greed. Oh, come on. Floated into me while I was healing. I don't know about that one, you guys. I don't know about that one. Just checking something real quick. I could have sworn. Oh, I think I did. Like it was in slow motion. All right, hang on. I'm going to be right back. Everybody hold tight for just a minute. Oh, check it out. I can mute. Look at this. And we are back. Welcome back, everybody. All right, continuing our way through. Had to run off and use the lavatory for a second. But oh my goodness, is my chat just not showing up on this? What is happening? Hang on. It looks like we've lost the chat, but maybe it's just refreshed. Yeah, I think it just refreshed. Here, someone say something in the chat. Make it show up on the screen. I think when I switched screens, yeah, the Nightbot got me. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, it made it fall silent. The kingdom fell silent because I switched screens. Don't love that. Don't love that. I wonder if there's a setting to fix that. Who knows? Who knows? Yes, test. Andrew Martin. All right, we are so back. And look, I gave it a little thought while I was using the facilities, and I think we don't need a hype train tonight to watch the Delmy and Perry highlight reel. Our last cheer was over an hour ago, so I think any 2 cheers at any amount, and we will. Yeah, the real hype train is the friends we made along the way. Any 2 cheers at any amount, and we will, because we have our 2 dear friends who missed grind and they are trapped in the airport, we will end the stream. Dang it, I almost avoided him. We will end the stream with threesome hype train. Thanks, Adam NX67. We will end the stream with those highlights. All it takes is any 2 cheers at any amount, or if anyone throws like a gift sub or something crazy like that, because we are below the sub goal, and that's a bummer, but also not a big deal, because generally speaking, I'm just here to have fun and hang out with everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, any two cheers at any amount, even if it's 1 bit and another one for 1 bit. And we will end the stream with the highlights of my match with Delmy from the weekend. Dang it. Come on. Dang it, floated at me again. It did it again. They got me the exact same way. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. All right. I will say, if you have particular bit alerts that you have enjoyed, that you think are probably copyrighted, first of all, you're probably right. They probably are. And if they are, I'm slowly going to be fading those out to appease the overlords at YouTube. But I will have new and exciting bit alerts to take their place. But if those are ones you particularly like, you should set them off sooner than later. Don't forget, you can always type in the chat, ! alerts, and then 1, 2, or 3. It'll show you the ones at different levels. Stanley Spadowski has been fine. Stanley Spadowski has not been an issue. I know people love that one. They love I'm a Monster. I think I'm a Monster might be one of the ones that gets me a little copyright indicator. It might be okay because it's pretty short. There were some other Arrested Development ones that were getting me some trouble. Ratlin Bog is fine. They don't mind that somehow. The New Kids on the Block concert clip, of all things, that terrible dubbed over from a VHS opening to a concert from 35 years ago. Apparently that one they catch. They don't like that I do that. The one of Michael Jackson at Disneyland, not a problem. What if you do one with Bigfoot rolling over? Definitely, that's on the list. So if it isn't American, it's fine. Maybe. That might be the problem. Might just be that they only want me taking copyrighted stuff from Australians who are doing covers of Irish folk songs. Crap. Ah, crap. Ah, dang it. Yeah, exactly. The Stomper rollover from Louisville at the figure 8 could be one. There's a few Gravedigger ones. There's a few of those I was thinking of. There's also just some I like funny, weird, random internet stuff. I'm trying to remember who among you it was. It might have been Adam. Someone sent me was it the Wendy's burger wrap or something? Or it was some fast food it was from a training video, and there was a rap song about how to make some fast food burger. I think that one's pretty funny, and I would put it in there, and they definitely don't care about that. It might have been Bloopy or Diz. It could have been Cody Brooks, now that I'm thinking about it. Or it might have been Elmira Marks, or one of the folks who, I think of them as once a weekers, because they tend to be here about once a week. Could have been Omega Club, who's a fan from Blitzkrieg. Yeah, I can't remember who it was. But there's been a few things like that that have been kind of funny and pretty cool, oh, I could whack. Oh, I could turn it into more shards. Oh, nifty. I didn't realize. Crap. I just got trapped in that corner. I had no way out. I tried to swap my way out, but no bueno. But yeah, there's some weird little things I've been kind of thinking would be cool. I'm kind of bummed that the Tex Ferguson stuff gets me the copyright thing, because I think that's really awesome and super fun. Maybe I just need to make it a shorter clip. It could literally just be him entering out of the car and spitting that weird. I mean, I don't really care if I get it right now. If I get the copyright thing right now. But maybe it's just the very beginning of Tex Ferguson. Maybe it's just the first 10 seconds of this.
Tex Ferguson. And I came here to Southpaw Regional Wrestling with my friend, my compadre, mi amigo, mi hermano, Chad Too Bad. I bought me this dandy here with a 350 under the hood. He's jealous of that. I got these blue tights. He's jealous of that. His cowboy boots are made of smooth cow leather, and mine were cut from the belly of a baby crocodile. He's jealous of that. You're gonna be even more jealous when you're counting the lights, cowboy. That's it.
He has my two favorite endings to a promo. You're gonna be even more jealous when you're counting the lights, cowboy. That's it. That's a great end to a promo. And then the one where he says, a big boot and a lariat, I'm gonna be back on top of Southpaw Regional Wrestling. Like just solid promo work, you know? All right, we got that cocoon in case we need it. Which apparently I decided I did. I didn't really mean to get it, I don't think. Dang it. I was hitting some serious pogos there. I mean, that was not a normal run through. Yeah, the pogos were helpful there, but not sustainable. It's also really hard that, like, I'm used to trying to stay safe on one plane with the occasional hop over, but when I'm floating in the air, I'm having to watch where they are in like two planes, and that's very difficult. You mean antagonize that guy? All right. Go. Oy. This is a difficult boss. I don't know if we're gonna get it before the end of the stream, because I am gonna try to hard stop at about 2 hours of streaming. Still trying to figure out the timing of all these streams and getting my workouts in the way I need them. It does seem like I may have to rely on morning workouts, which is not quite so hard when it's not winter, because it's not really freezing out, you know? That's the hard part of morning time workouts in the cold weather, is you wake up and, like, who wants to get out of bed when it's like that, you know? Especially go down in a dark basement and lift weights by yourself. Dang it, dang it. Ah, just a little too slow. Trying to keep myself away from everything. Not a bad run. Not a bad run. I'm curious. Turns into a damage race toward the... It sure does. This whole game's been a damage race for me. I'm curious. Let's see who's still in the chat. Sound off if you're still in there. I know we had Bloopy, we had Adam, we had I know Johnny Torres is here. We had Ryan Nickabeans. I hope I'm providing ample entertainment while they are trapped in that terrible airport. I'd be interested to know if they managed to find any particularly good food there, but because I know like that's not a thing people complain about with the Vegas airport. They don't complain about the food options. When we were there, a bunch of the food was closed. Day Without Darkness is still hanging in. All right. Yeah. We're all hanging in there on a Monday night. Dang it, I got trapped between a bunch of things. I was having a pretty smooth run, maybe a little uneventful. I wasn't like doing a lot of striking, but then all of a sudden I just got surrounded. Or way up from this side? Yeah, there is. There we go. Come on. And a few near falls there, but saved it. Saved it. Like a PWG match in 2015. Tons of near falls. Silk Spear when on the ground can clear. Oh, that's smart. Smart. All right, we got the silk on the side we wanted on, so that's a start. Almost got away with that. Crap. Crap. Yeah, real short run that time. Not great. Not great. Part of it is definitely my computer chugging along, but I can't imagine what would be causing that. Yeah, like literally not sure what would be causing it to run slow. It's okay. All right, continuing on. There we go. Dang it. Here we go. Here we go. This time will be different. Oh, come on. Yeah, well, that time wasn't that different, I guess. A little more coffee. And a little bit of self-imposed hydration. All right, let's try again. Coffee aid. You know, surprisingly, they go pretty well together. All right, you little shit. Little shits, every one of you. Can we use up all that HP right away? Come on. That was close. Dang it, walked into the unconscious one. Anytime I get one of those into like a stunned state, I'm like, oh my god, I'm finally getting somewhere. And I suppose I kind of am. There we go. Smooth sailing there. Love that. All those shards. Thank you. With their own health bars to try to burst the first one down at all possible. Very annoying to keep track of. Yeah, it is hard to keep track. I try to just do as much damage to the first one before they summon the second one as possible. That so far has been a pretty good method. An obvious one maybe, but like effective nonetheless. Dang it. Well, that was pretty quick. That did not go well. I'm just going to check something real quick here. Just gonna check something real quick.